Clemson played with fire throughout the year. It finally cost them in the Pittsburgh game, so now everyone's expecting, well, man, Clemson's going to drop another one here. Sportsline says they only get it done by 2 against this Virginia Tech team that had fallen out of the rankings, BJ.
I think it's going to be very competitive, and Clemson has gotten back to running the rock, 42 and 50 carries over the last 2 ball games, but it's Vi Tech that's going to need to run the rock. They had their best rushing total last week in the rivalry game versus Virginia, 289 on the ground, and they're going to have to do that to stay out of third and long, because Clemson, as we all know, can hunt quarterbacks when you get them in third and long. 42 sacks on the season. Those tackles for loss, they're right there at tops in the country. So I'm going to go with Clemson in this ballgame.
Yeah, I look at this where Va Tech's lost their 3 games all by double digits. Clemson's lost 1 game, lost by 1 point, and since that game, they've outscored their opponents 91-20. They figured something out since Pittsburgh. I don't care about who it was they were playing. But I think Clemson wins this game because their defense right now is giving at non-home games like 11 points a game. And you do that, you're going to beat people.
You know what's interesting is Justin Fuente, while coaching at Memphis, realized Paxton Lynch was having this banner year, so he went out and started looking at the junior colleges, knowing that Lynch was going to go off to the NFL. Found this kid Evans, and ended up having to say, well, you got to follow me to Virginia Tech, which turned out to be an unbelievable deal for the Hokies, because not only is he having a banner year as a passer, he's also run for over 700 yards. I think this game comes down to which quarterback can also impact the game with his legs. Deshaun Watson has not done that much this year. I think they're going to need it to get Bud Foster's team, but I think they do get that done. I'm with Clemson.
How about the year that Virginia Tech has had, though? In first year, I mean, it is impressive, especially when you consider that they only have 1 first-team all-conference player, and that's a D lineman, Woody Barron, 17.5 tackles for loss. That's a matchup I'm looking against that Clemson offensive line that struggled and didn't really run the ball. They're talented there, but I think they got away maybe a little bit from their identity. I think Clemson wins this game. They're a better team from top to bottom. But Virginia Tech, man, that's going to be an interesting matchup for years to come. Fuente's a great coach, and he's got those guys primed perfectly to make a great push in recruiting and give that conference all it can
Evans
handle.
with the 26 touchdown passes? He ties Tyrod Taylor's record for single-season record for touchdown passes.
Lots of debunking.
Yep.
First meeting since 2012 there.